We've been doing that. We got to continue to do it. And, Congress, we have to pass the national security spending package now. Our House members are being somewhat reluctant. Hopefully it's more politics than real, but including funding for Ukraine and to help them continue to be able to defend themselves against the brutal aggression of Russia. But I want to thank you, Olaf, for your leadership from the very beginning. And you've done something no one thought could get done. You've doubled Germany's military aid to Ukraine this year. And also the latest developments in the Middle East, including. Today we'll also discuss the work we're going to be doing together to strengthen NATO ahead of the 75th NATO summit this summer here. So you got to come back. And also the latest developments in the Middle East, including hostage release. We have negotiations going on, increase in life-saving humanitarian assistance to civilians in Gaza Strip, and preserve the space for an enduring peace for a two-state solution down the road. I think it's possible. It's a lot of work. I think we can do it.
Of its neighbors, just imperialism, and I think it is necessary that we do all our best to support Ukraine, and Germany was ready to increase its support with weapon delivery. And hopefully the Congress, the House will follow you and make a decision on giving the necessary support, because without the support of the United States and without the support of the European states, Ukraine will have not a chance to defend its own country. To give them the chance to I really think that it's very good that we are working together, looking at the situation in the Middle East, and especially working on the two-state solution, which is necessary for a lasting peace. And I'm sure that the United States and Germany are aligned intensely.
Not to support Ukraine is close to criminal neglect. It is outrageous.
It's challenging to reconcile this narrative with the repeated failures to pass the legislation.
And that the United States is working diligently in the House of Representatives and in the Senate to secure the funding that is necessary in 2024 for the United States' support for Ukraine and their defense of Russian aggression. We are aware, of course, that the Senate is taking action right now to begin to move another piece of legislation that hopefully can resolve this.
But what exactly Ukraine officials told you?
We have the overall funding for the United States, which is always an ongoing debate inside the House and Senate, and it's delayed this year during the course of not only a presidential election year, but also controversies in the House about politics. But both the elected representatives in the House and Senate and the American people understand the critical nature of America's military support and budgetary support for the country of Ukraine. And
the eroding of support in the Congress, he can easily.
We stand with Ukraine not just because we understand that defending freedom and democracy around the world is an American value, but we stand with Ukraine because it's also in America's interest to do so.
And maybe do you discuss the process?
The United States and Ukraine share a value, and that value is civilian control of the military. And it's a value that is time-honored and is very important for any democracy. And as part of that, the civilian leaders have the right and the responsibility to choose those leaders to move forward. And after 2 years of hard-fought battle, it's our understanding that President Zelensky is looking for a refresh and a different approach, and that's certainly well within his right, and we support that right.
It is consistent with who the American people are. It is consistent with our democratic values, to recognize the extraordinary strength, the extraordinary might, the extraordinary grit of the Ukrainian people as they have worked tirelessly to defend their own freedom and their own country. And the investment and the support of the American people in that fight, in that effort, is one that we have proudly made, and I look forward to us continuing to make.
Ukrainian achievements, all American officials knew as well remind that
Mr. President. Good to see you. Great to see you. Oh, very welcome. Thank you so much.
Mr. President, Frank
Also,
Chancellor, good to see you.
good to see you.
Pleasure.
Welcome. Nice to meet you. Yes.
Hi, Mr. President. Great to see you again.
Good to see you.
Welcome. Yeah, it's good to see you. Thank you very much, Michael, Congressman Yuan. Thank you very much for coming. Not only pleasure to see you, but it's true, and this moment is very important. Moment when we need unity in the world, unity of our strategic partners, United States, the leaders, and of course, your coming with a signal for Ukrainian people, which is very important for our morality, especially for the heroes on the front line. And we're thankful also, it's very important for Europe and other countries. And we are very thankful for President, his administration, Congress, bipartisan, of course, support. It's very important. Yesterday's decision and huge signal, and I think the spirit in Ukraine, I think you don't imagine, I mean, what influence it has on people, on their morality, and they feel that they are not alone. So yesterday's signal was very, very important. We are thankful for two parties. We are very thankful for you. And of course for American people, for their strength, strengthening our fight for freedom.